Ready? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين ربي أني مسني الضر وأنت أرحم الراحمين حسبي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين. We start, inshallah, today how can we attain paradise the easiest way? Don't make it difficult. Okay. The easiest way. So, one point I wanted to share with sisters, brothers, that the difference between learning, teaching, and training. If one of you goes to the gym and after he or she spends some time there and comes back, what do you ask this person? For example, do you ask this person, what did you learn? No, gym is not a place to learn. Gym is the place to train. How do you feel yourself? Do you feel fit now? That's the right question. Do you feel better now? That's the right question. Now, in our discussions, I believe that you are aware so far, we are not learning. We are using the, let Imam Khalid not hear us, this masjid is a gym. So he will say, no, I wouldn't let you do that. So it is a gym here, but doing, exercise here. What kind of exercise is it? Not training our body and muscles, etc., but training our, I would avoid to use this spiritual training, I would say, because it is so much widely used and abused, so I really refrain myself from using this expression, not because I'm against it, spiritual training, but it has lost its meaning. Any kind of funny thing is also brought into under the title of spiritual training. So I feel that I shouldn't use that expression. But doing an exercise in our understanding of the truth, internalizing the truth, feeling the truth in ourselves without using a particular language, our mind, our heart, this sort of like avoiding from them. Why? Because they are so much, for example, when you say we have to train our mind, people say, are you rationalist? When we use, no, I'm not really a rationalist in the philosophical sense at all. I'm a little bit allergic to it as well. But on the other hand, if I say, we are just training, educating our heart, they will say, I'm a spiritualist. Are you a Sufi? Not necessarily speaking about myself at all. I'm talking about the methodology. So we have to be careful that the Quran speaks to human beings. Universe speaks to human being. Have you ever seen a bird speaking to you only from your heart perspective, but not from your mind perspective? Don't you understand? You are a human being. You are in front of any creature. You look at them. Everything speaks to your humanity. So we are exposed to the creation, and through the creation, manifestations of the qualities of the Creator as a human being. In the training through the Quran, Quran also speaks to human beings. Reminds them from time to time, use your mind, and if the subject is related to another aspect of human beings, okay, you have to consult your, with the Quranic language, qalb. It means heart. So Quran says, use your mind of your heart. As if Allah, God is really intending to confuse us. What are we going to do now? Are we going to use our mind? What do you mean by mind of heart? That is a Quranic expression. وَلَهُمْ قُلُوبٌ يَعْقِلُونَ بِهَا. We have provided them, well, they have, but I'm paraphrasing it. We have provided them with hearts so that they will reason with. What does it mean? So it looks like, it's not. It means, I understand from there, and most of the scholars made lots of explanations about it, and some people took this expression very seriously. What my conclusion is, my modest conclusion is, we have to use our reasoning ability alongside with our emotions or feelings. It means they should help each other. You cannot separate them, you cannot divide them. So in this training center, if you like, it is the gym for our human qualities here. We have to bear in mind, never forget this, inshallah, that any subject related to the hereafter or related to the unseen world, the world of unseen, it means the absolute world. We have to establish these terminologies, inshallah. Any matter related to belief is related to the world of unseen. World of unseen means any existence beyond the existence of this universe. And it is by definition that we have to concentrate now. It is it has to be by definition absolute. Why? Because it is undefinable within the conditions and rules of this observable experiential world. That's why it has to be absolute. Now, we want to go to paradise. What's paradise? Where is paradise? Is it within this world? No, that's not paradise. Don't get excited, to jump other side of the world. Say, here I am in paradise. We want to go to paradise. Yes. Paradise represents what? A world which is not now following. What's wrong with it? Yeah. Paradise existentially is not within this world. It means paradise is not on the top of the moon or in the stars as anywhere in this type of creation. Paradise essentially essentially another kind of creation. The Quran describes another kind of creation. And khalq, which is a very famous expression in the Quran, khalqun jadid, a new creation. It means you cannot experience really the existence of paradise, no, existentially. You cannot experience paradise here on earth. But how I can feel that, or I can understand the existence of paradise here by using the definition for paradise. What is paradise? Paradise is the place where the creator of this universe manifests his qualities as human beings, human desires, human emotions, expect them to be manifesting themselves at the highest unlimited way. What does it mean? I made it a little bit complicated, I think. It means, for example, you enjoy something, but the nature of this creation, this type of creation, is such that as soon as you experience something, it passes. And human beings don't want it to pass. So, especially, this type of creation is mixed up with mainly good things, pleasurable things, but also some sadness, some unpleasant things. If someone complains that, no, this building is beautiful, it is nice here, but you know, the sun reflection is disturbing me. And the other person says, are you expecting to be in paradise? This is not paradise. It's the best possible place here, which means paradise is a perfect place. Or with the expressions used in the Quran as well, and also by the scholars on many occasions, eternal blessings or eternal bliss. It means never-ending pleasure. Never-ending pleasure can be possible only if the creator of this universe creates a world which is not transient, which is not temporary. Is it possible? Look at the world. The one who created this universe, whether he can create an unchanging, eternally perfect create or not, a perfect place, perfect universe or not. Look at this. Can the one who creates this world create a place where eternal happiness takes place? Can the one who creates cherries or apricots or whatever, pineapples, can create another type of the same kinds of fruit with no ability to decay? Can it? Look at the creation of the pineapple. Take the one who makes this, can he make a pineapple which is the source of pleasure with no sorrow in it? Can he or not? Who will say no? Use your human qualities, reason. Who will say no? Whoever gave existence to the pineapple, can he make it not subject to change?
Yes.
Yes? Yes?
If you wanted to.
Yes? Can he? No, not if he wants. Don't refer to God. Speak on yourself, not only on behalf of God. That's methodologically important. We have been talking about this. You know, if he wants, I don't know whether he wants or not, but I know what's going on in this world, in my world. So, by looking at the banana, I have to come to the conclusion, right? I have to come to a conclusion. The one who gives existence to this banana, can he make a banana with not subject to change? It is subject to change here. Can he make it or not?
Yes.
If someone says, if somebody said yes, no, brave, no, really, how dare you say yes or no? You know, in this place, this is not a masjid, I said, this is a gym. You can be free. And Imam Khalid is not here anymore. So don't worry about it. He will come sometimes after 8:30. No, we are free until 8:30. And so don't feel pressure. Feel comfortable. Express yourself. We are expected to be free. You know, we say Islam is the religion of freedom. We embrace Islam. We have no freedom. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yep.
So, I mean, so I hear your theory, but I mean, you're asking that question, but the only way you're asking it to us, but I mean, we can't really, I mean, like, we can't really make that I mean, like, what do you're asking us, right? So, like, what do we have to compare that to? You know, because like God, you know, like Allah.
No, I didn't say Allah. I didn't say God.
Right.
I didn't say Allah.
Right.
Be careful.
Yeah.
I think we are new in our discussion.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do you see where I was? What?
I am not an angry man, but
Right.
I'm very strict
Right.
about the methodology.
Right.
So I didn't say God. I'm not competing with. I'm
Right,
sorry.
right, okay.
And you bring God into equation.
Right.
No, I'm just being here as a
Okay.
human
as
being.
a human being. So as a human being,
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
if you're asking that question, because say for instance someone is making like pineapple cake, for instance.
No,
right?
it is human made. Pineapple itself.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So the
So
pineapple.
look at the pineapple.
Okay.
It's coming into existence through enormously complicated,
Right.
sophisticated
Right.
process of existence.
Right.
Billions of different elements involved in its existence. Everything works perfect. I say, whoever made this, if you don't like whoever, because it infers that it's something
Right,
conscious
I see.
being, whatever made this, can the same thing make a pineapple which is durable, not subject to change? Can it? Use your human qualities.
Yeah.
You say, you know, he can, because look at the one who made the pineapple is the one who made the season, is the one who revolves the earth, is the one who established the system. Because without the solar system, the pineapple cannot come into existence, because it is coming into existence within a whole bunch of orders, but perfectly harmonized. We say, oh, I'm a human being, I can see a conscious events going on there, deliberate choices. I see that, deliberate choices. The one who made this can make a banana in the, if you like, permanent condition, within the permanent condition. Paradise, as far as the creation of this universe is concerned, okay, it is going to be created by the same one who made this universe. But as far as human expectations are concerned, it is the answer to the expectations, human expectations, the sentence is wrong, but perfect. It means I expect the things to be perfect, not subject to change, especially change for the worse. No, I said, no. It can change for the better, So is it possible in this world that the one who made this universe can easily make a world which has no room to change for the worse? Is it possible?
Yeah.
But the one who made this. So are you expecting this kind of creation to happen? Shall I be personal? Are you expecting everything will be perfect? Everything. You know, the wall wouldn't fall down on it. Never. Yeah.
But who's to say that because the pineapple goes bad, that isn't good? Maybe there's a reason for that, right? You're subjectively saying.
This I'm experiencing because I bought a pineapple today.
Oh, pineapple.
This is why I keep talking about it. I'm waiting for iftar time. It's in my mind. You know, Mullah Nasreddin, the famous man of joke and humor as well, wisdom as well. He said he was invited to a or something. I don't really remember exactly how the story is, but anyway, the heart of the story is this. He wanted to eat something. It was there, you know, and he asked his wife or his friend. They said, I don't know what. He said, you know, I keep remembering it. Instead of keeping this, whatever he liked there, whatever, you know, maybe something nice, sweet, whatever. So he said, instead of keeping it in my mind, I would like to keep it in my stomach. So, yeah, real. So I am really thinking of this. You know, instead of keeping the pineapple in my mind, you know, I would like to put it in my stomach. So that's why we understand that when we say, you said perfect. We want it. For example, I know that if I don't eat the pineapple, or if anyone, of you doesn't come to my apartment and share it with me and doesn't eat it, it will go bad. Are you not sure? Are you not sure that it will go bad? In the course of time, in a week or in a month or in a year?
Yeah,
Yes or no? I'm asking the one.
It'll become less eatable, but that's the system as it was created, right?
But do you want it? Do you want it to remain fresh as ever? What would you be your choice if you are giving the option? Use your human qualities.
So my human quality says I won't eat a pineapple that has gone bad.
Yeah, you don't want it.
But then from this class, what I'm taking away is the system has been designed to make us feel that the pineapple has gone bad. And so could it not be the case that the system could be designed such that we look at this rotten pineapple and we appreciate that, like cheese, right? We like cheese, but cheese is bad milk, effectively, right? The system is such that, you know, whether we call a pineapple bad or good, it's subjective. It's created upon us.
Okay. Your expectation of the pineapple to be perfect forever isn't just expectation, or as far as you are concerned, is it not your reality? We are not judging that this creation is bad. We are using our human qualities. As we interact with the universe, we see that not everything is happening as I want. But never forget that human qualities are also a part of the existence of this universe. So we have to be realistic in admitting that my human qualities say or expect a world where everything is perfect. That's why people say, I want perfect. But the world is not perfect according to my expectations, right? I understand that the people's judgments are personal and subjective, or I agree with you 100%. But I cannot really, under the title of subjectivity, I cannot deny my reality, which is I want everything perfect. I don't want anybody to suffer. I don't want pineapples to go bad. Yeah. Before I eat. So, and I don't want also pineapples to disappear. After I eat, finished. Finished. So now I have to go and buy again. I don't know whether I will be able to go or not because it is the end of the season. Yeah. and also I may die. Yeah, I may not have any opportunity to have a pineapple. Yeah,
I don't
that
wanna
is a
belabor
little
the
bit
point.
disappointing for me. Yeah.
Just one final thought here, which is, would it not be acceptable to view the pineapple going bad as part of perfection? That, oh, it's going bad because in its natural environment it's supposed to fall from the tree and grow into another pineapple. Pineapples grow in a bush. But it's supposed to fall from the bush and grow into another pineapple, right? That there's a reason for this happening, and the system that's designed that makes the pineapple go bad is inherently perfect. And so, yeah, maybe the pineapple goes bad to me, but it's part of something bigger and larger that is perfect.
That's absolutely right. We are talking from a human perspective. Paradise is an answer to human expectations. Paradise is an answer to human expectations. Paradise is promised by my Creator, saying that, speaking to me personally, said, Ali, I created pineapple here as a sign that I can answer to your expectations on a temporary base here, but since I am the one who gave this expectation where the pineapples never go bad and never extinct or never disappear, always there. Whenever I want it to be ready for me. And my Creator says, I am going to respond to your desire because this is my promise. We have to be careful here. Your desire itself is my promise to you. Do you get it? My promise to you that I am going to answer, satisfy this desire. Because I didn't invent this desire. Everybody shares. All human beings share the same qualities. So everybody wants a perfect world. But regardless of your belief or your religion or philosophical views, everybody said, we want a perfect world. So, how do we think that we can attain this paradise? Oh, it's early today. So Imam Khalid, we were really gossiping against you. we thought you wouldn't come before 8:30. So because we said we will turn this place from masjid into a gym.
Okay.
Can we do that?
We have an exercise bar right there.
Oh, thank you. It's very generous. But gym, we're going to do exercise. But exercise for what? Human qualities.
Oh.
Not only body. Body they charge.
Yeah.
If you go and do and run,
Some people here need to have exercise.
but we don't charge.
Come back, I'm sorry, I'm not.
Okay. So, if paradise is a reply, is a response to human expectations. So, and these expectations are real here. I experienced them. Really, it's there. I want a perfect world, right? I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want anybody to hurt me either. So I don't want to be poor or needy, and I don't want to be under pressure of anything. I want to do everything out of pleasure. That's how I am. But this world never allows me to experience that state of existence. Right? So, attaining paradise must be possible while I am here on earth. Do you agree with this or not? How? Not physically. Not physically. By being convinced that it is possible and it will be done. It will be done. Why? Do we get this? It will be done. I am sure of it. If we reach that state of understanding, then we are we will feel secure that my existence will continue into paradise. It means eternal bliss. But I must make it sure here. If I don't make it sure here, if I am not, for example, I have to suffer here or a lot, so that I'm going to be subject to torture or something like this, so that I will be paid at the end. Is it paradise? Who is working here? And a full-time job? How many? Look, all the not many girls. Full-time. Boys are okay. No, you are expecting to be paid at the end of the month. Let's say on salary base. Assume some people are, weekly paid or other weekly paid, but let's say that salary base. You are going to work with the expectation that you will be paid at the end of the month. Right? Am I right or wrong? So, when you are paid, you are happy. But before you are paid, when you are going to work for a month, are you really equally happy? No. So we want that is human nature. That's how we are created. We have to accept ourselves. So if I am going to work and feel under stress and unpleasant things that I have to do, but with the expectation that I will be paid at the end of the day. Of course, with the expectation I will be paid at the end of the month or at the end of the day, my work is not justified. Do you see what I mean? Because paradise means given to you as a gift, not salary. That's what we have to understand. But we have to refresh our minds. You might have not heard in this way, but question it. Paradise is not payment. It is, I can tell you through many hadiths, paradise is not a payment. Paradise is the grace of your Creator. Grace, absolute mercy. No one can earn paradise. Are you sure? Are you sure? So, in order to gain paradise, you don't try to earn it. What am I expected to do then? It means you cannot earn it. You cannot deserve paradise. Right? What am I expected to do then? So, the path to paradise does not go through torture or suffering. That's what we have to understand. Cannot go. It wouldn't be a paradise if I work and earn it, deserve it. It's not paradise. It's my right. Paradise is nobody's right. Have you ever thought about it? You cannot earn absolute eternal life. You cannot earn absolute bliss, perfect pleasure by working here doing something. And doing for you, not for the one who's going to give you paradise. Can you do anything for God? Let's not use this, the sun is okay. Let's not use, how do you say, unthought slogan. What was the question?
Can you do anything for God?
Yeah, can you do anything for God?
Yes.
Yeah, we say, oh, I've done it for the sake of God. That's a completely different method. For the sake of God means I'm not expecting anything from you, it means. So you cannot do anything for God. Because God doesn't need you. What do you want? What do you want to do here? Don't disturb it. Don't destroy it. God doesn't want you anything to do. He established the order in a perfect way anyways. He doesn't need your help. So in order to attain paradise, what are we expected to do then? We cannot do anything for God so that He will pay us. Even so, we cannot really earn paradise. So paradise is going to be given to me freely. All right? So what is expected from me then? Be careful. What's expected from me? Don't use slogans. Please, don't repeat what you heard somewhere else or what you read from others. What is expected from me in order to be in paradise then? I cannot do anything. I cannot suffer. I cannot earn. It is given to me freely. It is just a gift. It is nothing but the mercy of the Creator given to me. What is expected from me to do that? What am I expected to do that? Any answer to this?
To believe in its existence? To be absolutely sure that...
To make it is good. I like that. That's what I was expecting. Something like this. To make sure that my Creator can give me paradise. That assurance, that certainty makes me put my confidence in my Creator, saying that you are the one who gave me all these senses, yes, to expect the eternal bliss, eternal happiness, and you can do it because you are the one who gave me this sense, this expectation. It means that is a promise. That's a promise for me that you can do it. So the prophet speaks now. So, shall we go to the? Okay. What does it say?
Can I say, isn't it a thin line though? Because if you're saying that, then don't you expect the actual person to have some kind of expectation, like to expect it? Not saying that you should, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying,
You said you are working, full time. Go to office in order to gain your salary. Go, slave spirited man. Now, out of pleasure. Good point.
Okay.
I like that. But
right.
at the same time, all right. So they are afraid that if someone says, no, paradise is not very easy. Yes, paradise is not easy to gain, to go, all right, but it's not difficult either. Why? Because the source is absolute. The source is promising you that He is going to give you the eternal happiness that you are expecting to receive, and if you say, yes, you can give me, that obedience, that connection, that realization puts you in paradise, in this world. So if you are with your Creator and your connection with your Creator is such that you know He is going to give you, and if He can give you, why would He not give you? You trust. The baby is born. Baby has no worry. Everything is ready for it. Everything is ready. Food he needs, he or she needs, is ready. In a way that she doesn't want to, bottle feeding? Mm-hmm. No, she wants real human affection. It's there. And how? You don't do it. If you love somebody, what do? Give me a hug. So the mother hugs the baby as she hugs the baby. Baby is here, food is here. So perfectly adjusted. So perfectly adjusted. The one who creates this is promising you, trust me, I will give you. That is called, in the language of the Quran, belief in God. But conscious belief. Not, but let's believe and go to paradise. No, no. Confirm it. That's why in the language of the Prophet, the belief in God is, if you like, certified with evidence. Let's read this hadith. In order to save time, read the translation. Anybody? The ladies are fasting today. Really. You know, fasting, the famous fasting, Mary's fasting in the Quran. I'm not going to speak for 3 days. Let the babies speak to testify my innocence. That is in the Quranic language, fasting. Sawm, the same word, sawm. We call it, in the Islamic tradition, by those people who pay attention to this sort of fine points, they call it Mary's fasting. Don't try to defend yourself. Let God defend you. He will create the miracle, and the baby in the cradle will speak. And she was, everybody was, Yeah, you know the chapter Mary, 19th chapter of the Quran, beautifully described there. So perfect. So you are now fasting. Mary is fasting. Okay, somebody will read. Inshallah, the translation is there. Anybody? No one knows Arabic? Or Turkish? Sorry, English. you remind me Turkey today. No, Eric just came from Turkey. Okay? Somebody please. Okay, read it loudly.
English version?
Yes.
Narrative was, the messenger of Allah said, he whose last words are, La ilaha will enter paradise.
La ilaha illallah. Look, we used iman, believe in God. In the Prophet's language, he reuses it very often, very often. Not only once or twice or 10 times, more than that. That's interesting, last word. من كان آخر كلامه إنه آخر كلامه لا إله إلا الله دخل الجنة. So, last word, whose last word? What do we mean by last word? Anybody? What do we mean by last word? Yeah. Sorry?
Last word before he dies.
Before he dies. So, can you wait until you die? I'm not speaking personally. That I'm going to wait. When the doctor says, yeah, you have 2 minutes, okay, la ilaha illallah. Go. Does it work really? No.
It doesn't go this way.
Okay. Perfect. What do you mean by, what do we mean? Oh, sorry?
If it's sincere and the person means it.
Yeah, but last minute?
Sorry?
Last minute before he dies?
I mean, like you're asking like precise questions.
Yeah, because
Precise answers and
I
you won't get precise answers from it. Each person is different. So
no, we are not being really judgmental about anybody. We are not making a subjective analysis here. We are making if you like, ontologically provable, confirmable analysis. We have to be very careful. I am using your answer and exploiting it in order to make my point, and I am sure you will like it. Don't worry about it.
you know, the thing is like because it's funny when you say like, oh, like la ilaha illallah. Don't say la ilaha illallah before you die because you can all your life,
No.
sinning, and then like the last minute before you die, you just say la ilaha illallah and then you enter paradise. It doesn't work this way.
Okay. Last word. I understood, but we are talking. We want to make sure. What do we mean by the last word? Yeah.
I was going to say that the last words, I interpret it as something along the lines of the last words after a particular action, or the last words after a particular thought, or the last words as you go to sleep. Have it be the last thought of a issue, action, after this class, for example, you know, to walk out the door, say that as I'm falling asleep at night, after I
Whatever.
walk out of a, you know,
Whatever you do.
exam.
Could it be like your conclusion?
Your
Yeah.
conclusion
end
about
up with-
anything that you experience. What is your opinion about this matter? Excellent, thank you. Thank you as well, the sister there or sister. There was an video recording. Shall we call the MSA students are arguing? Shall we call them sisters, ladies, women? Whatever you call them, you know, doesn't matter, man. So, no, you cannot say ladies. You cannot say women. There was another fourth option for it. I didn't remember. I don't remember now. Shall we call them ladies? No, it doesn't sound religious. How about women? It is a bit not really respectful. Sisters, so religious. What's that? Yeah, no.
Is it girl? Is the other one?
Girls, yes, thank you. Shall we call them girls? No, girls. Oh, talking about girls. Come on, aren't you fasting, man? Stop. So, anyway, okay. You said it's right. Of course, the word is not important. The word comes out of your tongue is not important, although it should come out of your tongue. Sister, I am making a comment on what you said. Yeah, the tongue must function. We understand that. We understand this. But at the same time, one's conviction is not what the tongue utters. You know, that must be your real conclusion. Yeah, your equation must be based on it. Equation about the problem, whatever, as the sister tried to say, you know, you are walking, you saw the sun is setting, and how did you conclude that event? What did you say about it? What is your conclusion about this event? What your last word about it? You know, your decision, your conclusion. If you conclude about any event, yeah, shall we go back to iftar time is approaching, so go back to pineapple coming out of the tree. Cool. Ready, you don't have to peel anything. So, pineapple, you saw the pineapple there, and you tasted it, you liked it, okay? What's your conclusion? What is your conclusion about this event? What did you conclude? Did you interpret the taste of it, the pleasure, as coming from the pineapple itself? Or just natural things happen? I happen to be a person who likes pineapples. Or that is a deliberate action? What do you say? The prophet, the messenger of God, speaks and guides us by saying, if your conclusion is there is no deity in this universe, nothing has any quality of deity. La ilaha means this. Nothing has any divine quality. It means the power to create. Nothing. La ilaha illallah, but the one who gave existence to this world. So the taste that I enjoyed when I ate the pineapple is created by the one who created the universe, by the one who created me, by the one who created my enjoyment. He is the one who is the creator, eternal, absolute creator of this world. It means not a part of this world. Whoever says this finds himself in paradise. You don't have to die, don't worry. You don't have to wait until the end of the month to be paid. Within the recognition of the truth lies the seed of paradise. You are happy. You guarantee it. Why? You say, the one who is giving me this pleasure is the one who gave me this desire for eternal pleasure. He's just introducing himself to me here in the transient world. In the transient world. So he says, look, I can do it. Put your trust in me. La ilaha illallah means this. Did you, sister, did you find this expression, La ilaha illallah, sincere enough? If it is said in this way? Yeah, with confirmation. Sorry? Yeah. It's a confirmed, realized that it is your reality now. You are absolutely sure that the one who creates you and the pineapple is the one who is the eternal creator, absolute creator. So he says, through giving the desire for the eternal happiness, eternal pleasure, never-ending pleasure, never degrading pleasure, in maybe increasing pleasure, in getting, when we eat a pineapple, promises you, can do it. Are you sure about it? In this certainty, in this being sure of your conclusion, you find paradise before you die. Did you get it? Do you have any problem there? So the Prophet says, it is very easy. Yes, it is very easy. Whoever says La ilaha illallah goes to paradise. It is not difficult. What is difficult? To get rid of our accustomed way of understanding. Oh, the pineapple's lovely, thank you. Where did you buy it from? How much did you pay for it? Where did they grow? Look, there's no God. Although we are Muslims and we are at this iftar table, there's no God. And the Prophet says, no, 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 no. Unless you conclude La ilaha illallah, your perception of your relationship with the paradise, there is no paradise. No, sir. No pineapple. I'm sorry. Your perception of your relationship with pineapple, if you don't see the act of God, the promise of God assuring you, there is no paradise. It's so easy. If you see it, if you try to see it, you don't have to suffer. You don't have to go to the office to work. No, if you see it on the spot, you are in the presence of God. And the God is absolute. You are sure. Here is the seed of paradise. When you die, this person dies, this seed falls into the soil, will grow into a tree. That's how the creation is showing us. Out of one seed, one cell, you are created. The one who creates you out of one cell is creating you as you are now, perfect. The one who creates a tree out of a small seed is going to create your belief into paradise. That's why in the language of the hadith, the sayings of the Prophet, paradise is described as a shajara at tuba. Shajara to tuba. It means tuba tree. Why? The tuba tree is growing out of your belief in God here. So belief is the seed of paradise. God forbid, denial is the seed of hell. You deny. You cut off your relationship. Okay? This pineapple is the result of accidental happenings. This pineapple happened to be by itself, by the combination of the cells or atoms or elements, different particles, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and finish. It is gone. And when I die, I will rot away. You see, is there any way for this man to find a positive response to his human expectations? Cut off. Although the electrical system is here, if you don't attach it, connect it to the main power, there is no light. There is no light, exactly. If you don't really connect your human qualities to its creator, there is no light. Allahu nuru samawati wal ard. So belief includes within itself paradise. Now, for this man, this person who acknowledged the presence of God in every event, and he concludes his day, his action, with confirmation of La ilaha illallah. Do you think this man will not worship God? Will not fast? It's very easy. Forget about them. Why? We can't do it. There is no way not to do it. Because the foundation is there. You are in the presence of God. Can you worship anything else than the one who owns this universe? If you are aware of it. So when you eat, when you are in front of pineapple, first thing you have to remember, who is sending it to me? Who provided it for me? Who created it for me? Who created me in need of it? Who created me? Who created me to expect the desire or the pleasure from this pineapple? And who created me with the sense not to get any end to my desire, my pleasure to pineapple? I wanted to experience it forever. That's human being. Be realized. Be confirm it. Be loyal to this understanding. Be loyal to this understanding. Don't say La ilaha illallah and put it on a maybe frame on the wall and talk about pineapple as growing in where? In California. Yeah. You know. But nowadays, because of the season, there are a lot of pineapples that are coming. It is cheap. Look at this, as if you are really mocking God, being sarcastic about his deliberate action. So are you satisfied? There was somebody who was raising her hand. So are you satisfied that La ilaha illallah is consciously, of course, verbally, if you say it on tongue, the paradise will come to your tongue. And tongue will rot away when you go to the grave. So really your human qualities. So please go.
So you mentioned that denial is connected to hellfire in the way that believing is connected to heaven. I was just wondering how that connection between denial and hellfire exists, because when we say, like, if the pineapple is just coming from California, we're not saying that there's hell, we're just saying that heaven doesn't exist.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. When you say that pineapple is coming from California, all right? What happens? California is going to be destroyed. You are going to be destroyed. You say, okay, this is coming from California. I enjoyed it. I was lucky, whatever the chance or whatever happened, or that, the random happiness, it happened to be with you. And the person who does not acknowledge the creator attributes the pineapple to California. When I die, where is California? Because it is with me right now. I know that I have something in my pocket now, like these glasses, I need it desperately, and I know that it will go away. I am going to lose it, sure. That's for sure. How much you enjoy the presence of glasses. How much you can get satisfaction. How much? That is, hell means no God's mercy with you. No pineapple anymore. Eternally no pineapple. That's hell. Hell is the lack of the mercy of God.
Isn't it more than that though? It's like an act of punishment.
Yeah. God is like the, I don't know, do you think that God is the guardian of the prisons in somewhere there, waiting for you with lots of very strong stick in the you come to no. I'm not. Look, it is again. Can I ask a question without feeling offended? I think it is the first time you are joining our halakha. Yeah. I don't think that I know ghaib. No, it's obvious. No, what we are doing here in this halakha, in this class, first, training human qualities from or for or to improve or to perfect our belief. Belief. Read the Quran from belief perspective. Read the Hadith from belief perspective. Look at the universe from belief perspective, and analyze your human qualities from belief perspective. Why? Because belief perspective has been neglected for centuries. So we are not going to talk. We will never talk about how we pray and while we are praying, what we should do, etc. No, here. And also talking about how the hellfire is so burning, etc. But we are trying to experience the hell or paradise while we are here right now through all our actions. That's why how belief is established. Belief is not doesn't take place only once. Belief is to be reconfirmed at the end of each event that we interact. So this verse, whose last words, as the sister explained, means at the end of your interaction with anything in this world, how did you conclude it? How did you conclude it? Your conclusion is a seed now. And the accumulation of these seeds make you what you are. But of course the mercy of God is there. If I wasted my time till now, if I realize this, oh, what the hell I have been doing, So seeing that the pineapple is the product of California. So it was nonsense. California can't produce pineapple. I'm sorry, God, I insulted you. Why? I have taken your property and attributed to nonsense things, unconscious things, the things you have created. So it was my mistake. God says, okay, forget about this. Yeah, definitely, sure. Inshallah, we will study more. So we understand this, that when the Prophet says, and also we train here. We have been trained for 3 years. how to understand the Quran from Iman, belief perspective, recently we started to shift this approach into how we should read hadith or the sayings of the Prophet. So these are the examples of it. Well, maybe a couple of them we have studied before. So how we should the hadith? We cannot read this hadith and understand it as Goethe's sentence. Messenger of God is speaking. It means the one who is employed to connect me to my Creator is speaking. So I have to look for the answer. So you are the messenger of God? What do you mean by this? So how can I connect myself to God through this saying? Because his main mission is nothing but to connect human beings to their Lord. That's what messenger means. Messenger of God means. So we have to be comfortable about interpreting his sayings alongside with the definition of the messenger of God. In Arabic, Rasulullah. So never listen to Prophet, never read any hadith narrated from the Prophet related to your word. No, it must be something to do with God. It is difficult because we may not have got used to interpreting the hadith as sayings of the messenger of God. Yeah. So everybody has his mission, her mission. The Muhammad's mission or Jesus' mission, whatever, the Prophet's mission, alayhimus salam, is to connect me to my Lord. So read this hadith and see where is the connection. We have to ask this question. Where is the connection here to my Lord? And right now, another aspect or principle that we have to follow when we read the hadith or when we read the verses of the Quran, I have to look for a message which guides me to connect myself to my Lord right now. Not then. The Prophet, this is prophetic teaching. It must be teaching for me right now when I am eating my pineapple. Do you get it? When I am speaking, I have to say, this ability to speak is given to me by the one who created me. So this ability to convey my message to you, and when you speak to me, this ability to understand what you say to me is given to me by the one who created me. So I have to say, La ilaha illallah. I am not the creator of my speech. I am not the creator of my understanding. I am only the receiver of what my Lord creates for me. I'm just using it. We always say that we are nothing but consumers, but not in the sense that consumers, that those people who work in the high-rise buildings, that they will love consumers. Oh, good. Oh, well, we will produce and you will buy and you will consume, we will make money. Not in this sense. We are consumers. I can see some strange people among us. Oh, you came back. Yeah, mashallah, welcome. We didn't know. Okay, we are consumers. We consume what? Whatever God creates us, we just consume that. We cannot create anything. We cannot invent anything. We just consume what is given to us. If someone says, for example, I can hear you, you are consuming the ability created by God. You are using it. You cannot create hearing. Can you? Can anybody? Can you make this one hearing?
Can we ask people to move over this way? Because people are sitting in the hallway now. And it's just, you guys can move
Okay, you
over.
heard the message. So,
Can you move the screen?
of course.
You just take it down.
Take it down.
Those ones just move up a little. Just move them up a little.
Where you want it?
That one you can put against the wall.
Oh, Tarek.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Just people outside.
Of course. Thank you for reminding us. Okay. Shall we study one more hadith? So for reference purpose, you can take the reference and check the hadith. This one also, the book from Sahih Bukhari and volume 9, hadith number 601. Okay, this is a long hadith, more than a page, maybe 2 pages in Arabic. So, but what I got at the last bit, which is more related to our today's topic. So let's read the translation. But if anybody wants to study the whole hadith, here is the reference. Take a picture of it, and used to say, take a note of it. Now it's over. It's off. Don't take a picture of it. Have an iPhone. Finish. Okay, Alhamdulillah. That's like paradise. Anything you want on the spot will be given. But because the source is absolute, can do that. Okay, let's read the hadith. Somebody with a real eager to read and with articulation, slowly, and let people understand. Yes, please. Okay, line full of frost.
I will go and do so and return to praise him with the same praises and fall down in prostration before him. It will be said, O Muhammad, raise your head and speak, for you will be listened to, and ask, for you will be granted your request. And intercede, for your intercession will be accepted. I will say, O Lord, my followers. Then he will say, go and take out all those in whose hearts there is faith, even to the lightest mustard seed. Take them out of the fire. I will go and do so. The prophet added, I then returned for a 4th time and praised him similarly, and prostrate before him, me the same as he. O Muhammad, raise your head and speak, for you will be listened to, and ask, for you will be granted your request. And intercede, for your intercession will be accepted. I will say, O Lord, allow me to intercede for whoever said, none has the right to be worshipped except Allah.
Excuse me here, La ilaha illallah. Original, La ilaha illallah. This is the translation. Okay.
Then Allah will say, by my power and my majesty, and by my supremacy and by my greatness, I will take him out of hell, fire. Whoever says, La ilaha illallah, none has any deity except Allah.
Except God, Allah. You see, the Prophet starts with his community, and he says, no, not only my community. Now, we have to be very careful here. If we have some sort of racist, nationalist understanding, we Muslims, apart from us, no one will be in paradise. We don't want them there. But the Prophet is not saying that, alayhi salatu wasalam, peace be upon him. First, my followers, and then he says, underlined, it is whoever said, La ilaha illallah. Why? Then will be taken out of hell. It means will be put in paradise. What do we understand from this hadith? Anybody would like to say anything? Yeah.
Paradise isn't reserved for those people that just call themselves a Muslim? Like
Yeah,
Allah's
okay.
mercy is sort of universal?
Yes. But practically speaking, that's correct. Thank you. That's correct. Practically speaking, whoever says La ilaha illallah, his last word is La ilaha illallah. His conclusion is there is no deity, nothing in this world can give existence to another thing. I'm convinced about it. So, whoever is creating the whole universe is the creator of this particular thing. That's what La ilaha illallah. Whoever says this, in his acknowledgement lies paradise. Isn't that easy? It's very easy. But they have to come to our masjid. Don't make it difficult. It's not the condition. The Prophet didn't say so. Even the Prophet is so generous. Why are you being so reserved? So, but it must say also something else. Depends. I understand what there's not something going on in our minds that, but they have to accept Muhammad as the Prophet of God. Yeah, that is correct. Whoever says La ilaha illallah, accepting the Prophet Muhammad as the messenger of God, within La ilaha illallah lies the acceptance of the message. Why is the Prophet Muhammad out there? What? To teach us La ilaha illallah. And I did it. What else do you want? I did it. Do you see what I mean? Do you see this, this interrelatedness between La ilaha illallah and Muhammadur Rasulullah? So whoever confirms Muhammad, can you imagine? This man confirms Muhammad as the messenger of God, but this person doesn't believe La ilaha illallah. Is it possible? Why the reverse? Shouldn't be possible. It should be possible. Shouldn't be possible. It should be possible. Why? The message of the Prophet Muhammad is, in this hadith, is teaching us that I am here to intercede between you and God, the Creator. It means to teach you how to connect you to your Creator through La ilaha illallah. So whoever says La ilaha illallah, for any reason he may not heard of Muhammad, he may not heard of or understood what Muhammad brought. He might say that he brought sword, he brought how do you say, multi-marriage, or there's a word for it, of polygamy. He brought polygamy. He's a nasty guy. So all right, but he confirms the main message that the Prophet brought us. Yeah? For political reasons, for social reasons, for any reasons, he might have heard of Muhammad's message not in the right way. So the Muhammad, alayhi salatu wasalam, peace be upon him, wouldn't say that you didn't mention my name. He would say, I agreed with your message. When you say La ilaha illallah, really La ilaha illallah, when you really confirm it, because from the previous sayings of the Prophet, we understood that paradise lies within La ilaha illallah. This acknowledgement. No one has the right to expel people who really acknowledges La ilaha illallah from God's mercy. But for other reasons, he may not know what the... Can you imagine what people say about Islam, about Muslims, about the message of the Prophet? Can you imagine somebody really sincerely confirmed the message that the Prophet Muhammad brought, and peace be upon him, but he didn't know that this is the message from the Prophet Muhammad? What will happen? Did you understand my question? Is it clear? Is it? So what will you say? But he didn't know that it is brought through the Prophet Muhammad. But he's confirming what exactly the Prophet Muhammad brought. The kernel of it, the crux of it, the real heart of the message is La ilaha illallah. Why do we say that Islam is the religion of Tawheed? That's correct. Islam is the religion to establish Tawheed, oneness of God. It means nothing to be worshipped. Nothing has any divine quality but the creator of the universe. So in this hadith, first Prophet says, please put my followers, but not by name. No, not by name. But following my message. The main message, the kernel of the message is La ilaha illallah. And to make sure, the second time, he says, whoever. We have to be careful when we read the hadith. We should, if you don't mind, we should start or try to put aside our nationalistic, emotional definitions. So, put your idea forward. What is that? Who are you? I am a person who confirms comfortably the message, La ilaha illallah. All right? Be careful. Don't identify yourself with political titles or social titles. These are constructions. Be careful. These are important if you understand. Constructions or human constructions. What is real? You and your creator, and feeling confident about your connection with your Lord, to your Lord. If you are confident about it, Prophet says you are in paradise. Now, don't think of paradise only in the hereafter. Do you feel paradise while you are here? Do you feel secure in your attachment to the absolute source, never-ending source? Right? No worry about your future, no worry about anything that limited by your own power, that I cannot do that. Of course you cannot do. I cannot guarantee paradise. Of course you cannot. But what you can do, what you can guarantee is your Lord can do it. Are you sure about it? Have you established that? The Quran teaches what? Tawheed. Oneness of the Creator. Do we not agree with that? Everything will be based on oneness of the Creator. If you establish this, here is the prophetic promise. Promise. That is the message. He is not telling the story here. He is really describing in a metaphoric way how he really performs his mission. Intercedes between me and us, human beings, and God, and says one thing: the main cable must be attached to, connected to your Lord. If you see that connection in your whole life, in your connection with the rest of the world, you are in paradise. Because you see the absolute being, your Lord, everywhere with you. Will there be anything which will bother you at all when you are with your God? So, the famous example, very famous example, we have got very limited time. You know, in the cave, Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, the messenger, and Abu Bakr were there, and the danger was imminent. What the Prophet said? لا تخف إن الله معنا. Don't worry. God is with us. When you have this faith, why are you worrying? Here, you don't have to be in the cave to save this. Here, don't worry, God is with us. And the Prophet says here, if you confirm this, the presence of God in your life, you are in paradise. That's guaranteed. Okay, I think this is a good sign now. I can have my pineapple. Yes, there is something here, I think.
Yeah. Can I get the card? Wherever it is. Okay. Well, we all wanted to thank you for all the time and effort and generosity you've put in. So we put together a thank you card, most people in this room. If you didn't get a chance to sign, we'll fix that. And there's one more here.
Thank you. Okay.
But that's the other point is that everyone here, your students, we've all chipped in to contribute an iftar at the IC in your honor. And
But
so,
what am I going to do with this?
you
Thank you very much.
just as a sign of gratitude.
Thank you very much. Okay, it's symbolic, we know that. But this is from God's mercy, inshallah. Because God created the compassion in your heart. Yeah? That's what we know that, inshallah. Thank you very much. Jazakumullah. Inshallah, next week we will continue. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yep.
Now I'm smelling pineapple.
Thank you. So pineapple is just a sign, the grace, the mercy of my Lord, but our Lord. So that is the smell which reminds us the smell of paradise. Inshallah, eternal bliss. Bismillah ar-Rahman. Thank you very much. Thank you. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. Is it time now? No. We have? Okay, how many minutes?
A minute or two.
A minute or two, inshallah.
You're sitting in black chairs and can put them up on the brown thing.